Alright, Homesteader family, welcome to this edition of the Sunday Monday vlog. And you can see on Friday, Minnie Mouse ended up having a singleton litter. So that is the only puppy she had. It is a very rare occurrence. But I got one little girl from Minnie Mouse. And she's sitting there sleeping. She got done eating. And I'll be right back with you. Alright, so I'm up here on top of the mountain, and you can see way up there I got shelter. There's a shelter, and here's the shelter. And then you can see all the fencing that I've gotten done. Zigging around. There's the log cabin up there that I was telling you guys about with the neighbors that turned me into animal control. And this is the beautiful view up here. And that's County Road 16 down there that you make a left through the trees. And that takes you on the Wall Mountain Road that brings you down over here. But I didn't take the T-post all the way to my property line. I brought this row of fencing over here because what I'm going to be doing is going from the corner, which before I do that, I'll show you these. Everyone that has a T-post sticking down the side is so I can bring the tractor out with the hydraulic driver because the gas-powered T-post driver couldn't drive some of them down. So like that one's good, this one isn't, that one's good, that one isn't. So I've got to come up here with tractor, get those done, and then I can go ahead and continue doing the fence. But where that spool of wire is, you can see the T-post I have laid out. I'm going to be going down over the side, and it's going to go up, over, across, and down the mountain to the pen, because there's my property line there. So you can see all of this isn't T-post because I don't want to go to property line because I'm not sure exactly where it is yet. Alright, so I'm going to show you what I got done this week. The little bit of work that I got done this week because, of course, it's been hot. I haven't wanted to be out in the heat. But I started taking these logs out. I took all the dog shelters, the silver shelters that were all around the different trees and everything like that. And this one that I had here, I've been trying to get everything all picked up, try and make the entrance a lot nicer, get everything moved over to the farm. All that dirt, I got most of that dirt out of here before. I had that little bit left because I just got my tractor back because they had it for an extra week to fix some warranty issues. But now that I got a tractor back, I'll be able to get the dirt moved this week because whether it's hot or not, I can sit in the air conditioner cab with radio, and it's so easy to work. But here's the logs. I've been getting more logs put in, so you can see I got them almost all the way down to where dirt is, and then as soon as I can get the dirt moved, then I can go ahead and take them with the tractor and dump more logs in, because right now I can only drop them on top of that pile and it's making a mess. So I got to get the dirt moved. I'll fill it with wood, then rest of the wood I'll be moving, and then all this fencing that I did, every 25 feet I'm going to have an opening that I'm going to make a makeshift gate. And it's roughly 25 feet. It's 5 sections of 5 foot roughly. And then I got my beautiful peacock here. And then now that I got the animals all over, I just ran this temporary fence right here to keep them out of the feeder and wire tie this so I can open the pallet back and forth to get into the feed so they can't mess with the feed. And you can see the gates open here, so they've been all over the place. And then I got the trailers moved. I hauled a load of trash to the dump from the white trailer, so the white trailer is empty. And then all this trash, all this stuff that was in here, I got it all out of here. I still need to get this big pile of stuff right here out of here. I need to take down the cinder block wall right there with the bolt cutters. But now I'm working on the dog area. So Mia Mouse has been a bad dog. She's been chasing birds still. I'm having a hard time breaking her of that. But I'm going to have fence coming out and then fence in between each of the shelters. Just from the pig fence out, pig fence out, pig fence out. And I'm just going to use one cattle panel. I'm going to drive the T-posts in and get all that done. And then all this is Rusty's nephew's cows that broke into my fence area, tore all that straw mat up that I put down. Cost me money. So that you'll hear about that later on. Um, but I'm gonna be making an opening in the fence once I get the permanent fence done, and get the pigs in the one section, and they have a gate here so I can drive in, take care of the pigs or haul pigs out to the butcher, whatever I need to do, and then all those railroad ties are gonna go in that ditch, and I'll be filling the ditch up with those, covering all that with dirt, and getting stuff done. So I'm going to do a little bit of the fencing, and then I'll come back and show you what I got done. All right, so I didn't get a lot done. I just got a good start done, because I'm just exhausted, and I'm going to go lay down, watch some TV, get some food. So you can see these are going to be the little fences, and the dogs can see each other. They got their water, they got their shelter, and then I'll put gates or something across the front to close them in when I need to close them in. And then I also wanted to show you down here in the shelter, I worked on the chicken area. So I've changed the chicken area, which I'll show you that in a minute. But this is what I've done. So I put a sheet across the top so they can't get up top, and then made roosting racks so they can get into the buckets to lay the eggs, no problem. And then I made this little A-frame thing for them to nest on. But these are my 5-gallon nesting buckets that I made. And you can see all the pigs came in. They're all getting ready for bed and nosing around. And this is what I have set up for them. So this winter, they're not out in the cold. Well, I mean, it's still cold in the shelter until I get them insulated. But out of the wind, not just wide open like this. And so you can see I still have 6 buckets that I haven't done anything with because I used all the other buckets. I'm not going to use these 6. I'll keep them for if one breaks or something. But you can see they're just eggs, 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 eggs. So I've got tons of eggs. Got no problem having eggs right now. But I need to pick up some straw, get some straw in those buckets, and everything will be golden after that, and get them used to it. All right, homesteaders. It's been a long, tiring week, hot week, drama-filled week. All different things have happened. So I started working on, I got the chicken boxes done. As you saw, that was a major thing I wanted accomplished before winter. So that way the chickens are inside that shipping container instead of outside in the open like they were. I still need to try to get something done for the ducks and geese by next spring. Winter time, I'm not worried about it because they get underneath branches and stuff like that. And most of the time, they just stay out on the pond, as you've seen in the winter videos. So that will be a goal for next year. Then I started on the dog runs, or not runs, but the dog area where I'm going to have the dogs chained in. So at least they'll be inside a fenced area in case somehow they get off the chain or something like that. And that way they all can be in one area together. They're not spread apart like I had them. So if something does happen, they're right there by each other. They also can sniff each other through the fence and have some companionship with each other. This week has been a hot, hot, hot week. It was in the hundreds, like all week in Canyon City. We got to a extreme heat here. We hit 85 degrees. A couple days were 84 degrees. That's the hottest it's been up here. So I've been staying in here, watching TV, just taking it easy, relaxing, trying not to think about nothing, no stress. That's why I haven't done any editing on videos, which I should, because I only have, according to my phone right now, I got 20 minutes left, and I'm out of data on my phone because of how many videos I have in my backlog that I need to get to. So I might try to do a video or two tonight after the Sunday Monday vlog, get something that edit it, but that's that. From last week to this week, I've got some disappointing news. That last Sunday, Monday vlog, you saw Daisy was up, moving around. That lasted about an hour and 45 minutes. Then she went back, she laid down, and she didn't want to get back up. So I don't know what it was. I don't know old age, if she ate the loco weed, if it's from her busting her back on the gate, jumping around. I just don't know. But anyhow, I would every morning, every evening go down, take her hay, take her sweet feed, take her 5-gallon bucket of water, make sure she has water all day long. And she looked like she was doing good. I was hoping she'd get up, start walking. And today, Sunday, I went out there this morning to take her down the food. And she passed away in her sleep last night. So I lost Daisy. So I'm not happy about that. But once again, it's Homestead, and that's what happens. Everybody else is doing good. You saw I've got tons of chicken eggs coming out. I think I said last week that one of the baby ducks got taken by a red-tailed hawk or eagle, something like that. I don't know where it was hiding, but it was hiding. I have 2 baby ducks still. So then the dogs was by them, and then I went back down to 1 baby duck. So I'm like, darn it, I thought the birds got it, now the dog got it. Well, turns out the baby duck hid again somewhere. So I was out there this evening, and I got 2 baby ducks still. So I don't know where that baby duck keeps hiding, but it keeps hiding from me. And my face is all itchy. I need a shave. I haven't shaved because it's been just a lazy week. And then, of course, Minnie Mouse with the puppy down there, if my foot gets out the way. But we have a lot of wind and everything, so that's another reason my face is a little bit itchy. I haven't taken an allergy pill. Now that I have my dogs where I'm sleeping with them and cuddling with them, I think all the dandruff, all the pollen, all the spores in their coat have helped me a lot. This entire year, I want to say I might have taken 20 allergy pills. And for those of you that don't know how bad my allergies are for seasonal allergies in the spring, I'm normally taking 1 in the evening and 1 in the morning. And that's every day, 7 days a week from about March until October. And from January to now, I might have taken 20 pills, if that. I don't even think it's been that many. And I could take 1 now to stop some of this itching, but it's not bad. I'm not all stuffed up, and a little bit stuffed up, but not majorly where I need an allergy pill to stop it. I don't know if you can hear that. That's rain starting. There's been a major lightning storm going on. It was blue skies or clear skies here, and then I guess now it's finally coming over. And so that's that. Tomorrow, Monday, I won't be going to town because I have my straw rolls being brought in by freight. So I have to be here all day tomorrow for the delivery. I had those that I'll be able to possibly use some this year and some come spring. I've been doing some fencing, moving shelters around, getting stuff up on the mountain. I also got an email into a fencing company. Here comes a storm. And watch, it's going to be a big storm. I can tell just by how loud it is already. But I got a call into a fencing company. I'm going to see about having them just fence the whole 50 acres. Since I can't get somebody to survey my lines, I'm going to find out because they have to have that done. And as a fencing company, it's easier than as just Joe Blow trying to get it done. I also had a little bit of drama. I had another snowflake neighbor. Not really neighbor. It's Rusty's nephew, which everybody knows. I'm not fond of Rusty with Rusty causing all the problems he did. Well, now his nephew's threatening to kill my llama because he doesn't like the llama running up to him. So he had a bunch of choice words. I had a bunch of choice words. And I said, you do what you got to do. I'll have law enforcement get involved if need be. So then he started bashing about Copper Gulch. That's where I lived before. And people from Copper Gulch are worthless and all this other stuff because we don't have money. And I'm learning really quick. A lot of the people up here, if you're not from up here, if you don't have millions of dollars, then you're just a worthless piece of crap and you're below everybody. They use you to walk on. You're known as AKA dirt. And it is what it is. They can run their mouths. They can say what they want to do. You know, I haven't lost any battle yet. You know, Rusty called 4 different times on me. 4. And I beat all 4 of them. I've had which Rusty's nephew slipped up and mentioned who called animal control on me. So I now know it's my neighbor, Howard and Joanne, in the log cabin just on the other side of my mountains. We join property lines. So the shelters you saw up top, I placed them at the far end of the mountain range so they can look at them from their porch that they sit on all the time. And as soon as I can get the fencing company to get up here, they're going to have a fence running right along their property line they're going to be staring at. And I'm going to move all that stuff from the farm to the other side of the mountain to the other flat area so they can stare at all that. So they're messing with the wrong person, whatever. I'm not going to bend over. I'm not going to take it from nobody. So if I got to get, what do you think, Mama Mia? There goes little Mama Mia. She's going to hop up here. Oh, that my little girl. That my little girl. Yeah, Mama Mia said we're not going to take it. Right, Mama Mia? Yeah. So if we got to make it rough on others, by all means, I will. And like I told Rusty's nephew, I said, y'all can keep it up. You can do what you want because as soon as crypto comes through and I start making a couple $100,000 profit, I will be buying all the land they got leases on right now around me, that 80 acres, the 40 acres. And I said I will fence everything and they won't have any land up here to run their cattle on. So if people want to keep it up, today's Homesteader Ranch is going to become a humongous tract of land. And I'll just get my own cattle and I'll let my cattle eat all their cattle food. So who knows? But that's the drama going on. And I'm not going to keep ranting and raving. That's my little rant. Stupid people. Rich people that are snotty, that are uppity. But I hope everybody's having a great week. I got my tractor back. I didn't get my tractor last week like I thought. It turned out I had a couple warranty issues. Some of the steel pipes and stuff blew, which I didn't know. But they discovered different cracks and stuff. So they had to get the parts in. Everything was under warranty, so that didn't cost me money. It was only, I think, $388 for this service. But I got it back, and I'm going to start working on fence. Hopefully get a fencing company up here. I'll cash out some of my crypto, pay to have that done, and we're just going to go from there. So hope everybody has a great week. We're going to lay here, watch some TV, and I'll talk to you guys later.